this release, I had a lot of people tag me, had a lot of people message me, and it was funny because so originally I posted a video because I felt pretty confident originally that the photos were leaked photos because they were nowhere to be found on any social media except for a couple Facebook groups where they got shared. And I was like, okay, if InArt has not officially shared these anywhere, I feel like the term leaked photos is pretty relevant. But then I know, shout out to Big Bretta. Big Bretta posted an update saying that they were posted on Chinese social media by InArt. And then the photos got shared because of that. My question would be, why? Like, why would they share it just on Chinese social media and not share it elsewhere? I mean, maybe they have done that for the other figures. I've not seen that occur. They have to know that there are people buying these figures worldwide. So why would you just share it on Chinese social and then not share it elsewhere? It seems, point aside, that seems like a very odd strategy to me. Nonetheless, InArt Pennywise is here, and he looks a little sus. Kiko, I got to ask you the question, bro. I'm going to share one more thing real quick before you hop in here, but I want to give the people an update. This was the prototype, right? And this is the final product photo. Look, I don't want to overreact based on some final products photo, but fuck it. That's what we onesies collectors do. We overreact to shit. We take blogger photos and we flip out. Let's do it. Kiko, what do you think, bro? Is Pennywise a little sus? Are you disappointed?
I don't know, Will. What do you think? I think that there's definitely something going on with either this outfit or something, but where's my man's neck? That's what I want to know. I love that they showed the intricacies of the rooting of the hair and things like that. And I think, honestly, the second sculpt is better than the original, if by the way it looks. But this is not an ideal promotional shot. And it's obviously it's a promo shot. It's not a blogger photo. It's not like a, hey, take some pictures for me, blah, blah, blah. This is literally them, because there's their black background. They love all that stuff. And with a little bit of red mood lighting. I don't think it's the end of the world until people start. It's a poofy outfit. There's only so much you can do with a poofy outfit. If it's not going to lay right, you need to figure that out. So, I mean, even my Hot Toys Pennywise, if not positioned the right way, looks silly. Everyone didn't like his collar either. And so maybe it's the collar that no one can get right on any of these figures. But I think he looks okay here. Maybe it's because they got him looking up, but that one's not much better. And it's real poor like lighting, and I don't know what I'm doing when I'm coming. I am not the definitive person to talk about photos or anything like that. Half my photos suck anyway. But you got to do a little bit better than this. If you need to turn on the lights so you can see what's going on, let's do that. I don't think it's the end of the world. I know this is important to you, but ugh.
I love how every photo I show you're just like, oh, maybe I was wrong. Look at that.
It's literally like he's going, hey, well, I'm excited to be Pennywise today. Boo, everybody.
Dude, I mean, you're not wrong, Kiko. You're not wrong at all, bro. And it's like, look,
maybe this is that moment, spoiler, at the end of It 2 where he turns into the baby and he's just like, I think someone actually commented about that just now. Mark Attack said Pennywise's mother told him they could grow into his clothes. Maybe it's something like that.
Dude, but it's like they reverse Star Aced it. Like, that's what happened. Like, because Star Ace, like, they usually do good with the tailoring and shit, but they fuck up the head sculpt. InArt, I mean, based on these photos, I've not seen the figure in hand. Maybe I'll get it and I'll absolutely love it and I'll give it a 10 out of 10 in the review, right? But if I'm looking at these photos and I'm judging just off these photos, I'm like, how the fuck did they pull this off? Like, everything is great. The head sculpt is great, but they fucked up the tailoring? Like, that's... Dude, 3-0 kills the tailoring.
I think it's undeniably too big. I think that's fair to say.
I mean, in the photos at least, maybe in person it'll be different, but it's like I told you, Kiko, maybe I did. They pulled a Seattle Seahawks. They got to the 1 yard line and threw an interception. Like, I was like, they nailed the head sculpt. They nailed, the other accessories and the base looks good and all that. But they mess up the tailoring. Like, I feel like.
So you were Richard Sherman when you saw this morning. You were so excited. It's like Pennywise. You're like,
oh my God, dude. But it's like, it just seems weird. Again, we're jumping to conclusions a little bit because we don't have these in hand yet. And I know Justin or someone should have theirs pretty soon. I mean, I've not had mine shipped to me yet, so I don't know when mine's going to come out. But I don't know, man. I just feel a little conflicted with this. I wanted to wait a little bit when I originally made my preview, and I was like, I want to see how this is going to turn out. But the more I look at these photos, the more I'm like, what happened? Like, it's just what happened here. Because again, Dean, as I get to you on this one, like when I look at the proto, I mean, could it be a matter of lighting? Could it be a matter of just futzing? Dean, I don't know, man. These look like pretty significant differences.
Yeah, no, I don't really have the eye for Pennywise.
Yeah.
But even like, yeah, the neck area is a mess. Almost anything that's poofy on this figure is a mess. So both the shoulders, the wrists, the pants. I can't really tell the ankle just from the proto and final stickers, but I mean, you're gonna have to water treat the shit out of this thing and futz it. I think the product is there. Just based on what we've seen InArt deliver, it's been good. But the amount that you're gonna have to fuck with this to get it to look like the proto is gonna be a lot. And I think it's gonna piss a lot of people off. They've been doing good on their head sculpts ish. So hopefully the hair comes out okay. But dear Lord, that it just, I mean, the whole figure is lost in that outfit. I can't see it.
And maybe do you remember when the Joker came out and they're like, hey, to get the proper thing, extend his shoulders outwards? Remember that? Because they're like, hey, maybe that's as simple as it is moving his shoulders back and give him a little bit more of a wider gait. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I can just tell you, I mean, Kiko, like the Hot Toys one, honestly, the tailoring was pretty good besides the collar. The collar was only, but it's not a huge deal. It just shows too much of his neck. And I think with InArt, they tried to make sure that wasn't the case. But really, like I showed you, Kiko, the best one to do it is Prime 1. Like Prime 1 did the collar right. They did the outfit right. The hair looks good. I mean, honestly,
is it because it was on a bigger scale? Is that why?
Maybe. I don't know, bro.
Is it because of this material? Because it's essentially a doily
look at the
for
proto,
like a coffee.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, look at the proto and how good the proto looks.
Yeah.
Like but maybe it's a matter of lighting, but I don't know, bro. I mean, I just think the shoulders look a lot bigger on the final. Like, I just think, look at the shoulder comparison between the proto and final. Maybe it's a matter of posing, but, and the collar looks bigger on the final. So, dude, I don't know, man. This is, look, if this does turn out and people are not really thrilled with this is not great for InArt, just because they did 2 figures and they appear to be 2 bangers. But if your third figure is a miss, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but that's still only 2 releases that you've done that have been really, really good. And maybe the Pennywise is great. I don't know. But the photos aren't making it look too hot right now. So it doesn't exactly give a vote of confidence when the third figure you release is not a banger. Hot Toys misses too, but they release hundreds, or not hundreds, but they release almost 100 figures a year. They release they're probably going to release like 70 to 80 figures this year, probably. So if they miss 3 to 5, it's still a similar percentage, but Hot Toys has more of a track record to instill confidence. This, I don't know, man. It's
can you swap the head out onto the Hot Toys body?
No, because they're gonna be magnetic. So, you know, the Hot Toys. I mean, maybe you could figure out a way to plug it on there, but
some epoxy putty,
you could.
Yellow stuff.
But you shouldn't be having to do that with a $600 figure.
I mean, that's the thing too. This figure is almost not twice as much, but it's like 1.5 times as much as the Hot Toys. So the head sculpt is great, though. No one's denying that. The head sculpt is fantastic, both of them. But it's just the tail. Like, how did they mess up the tailoring of all things? Like, I feel like all these 1/6 companies are pretty good at tailoring. I mean, like I told you, 3-0. Some third-party companies are really good at tailoring, to be honest. And it's like InArt, who have been like excellent at everything, they suddenly don't remember how to tail. I don't know. Maybe we're entitled, Kiko, because we wanted them to release things faster, and they did, but it's just not the quality we wanted. So maybe we asked for too much. I don't know. We'll see, though. People are going to start reviewing it soon. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to review mine soon, but I don't know. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I mean, right now, we have a 72% no on the poll. Are you happy with InArt tailoring on Pennywise? And most people are saying no. If you are, that's great. Maybe I'll love it in person. Maybe I'll eat my words. If so, I'll be happy to do it because I have 2 of these on order, but not thrilled right now. I'm not thrilled.